Hello students, welcome back to the session 2 from the lesson Physiographic Divisions of Karnataka class 9th. Dear students, in the last session we are all gathered in detail information about Karnataka consists of three important physical divisions. So, such a important physical divisions. The first one is Karnataka's coastal plain. Second one, the Malnad region. Third one, Maidan region. So, last session we are all gathered in detail information about Karnataka's coastal line. So, Karnataka's coastal line consists of three important districts: Dakshina Kannada, Udupi, Uttara Kannada, like, and another some of the important information. Karnataka's coastal line attracting to so many tourists. Then Karnataka's coastal line consists of some of the important beaches and some of the important islands, and here the main occupation is fishing. Second occupation is agriculture, and along the coastal line growing some of the important crops like cashew, arecanut, cardamom, paddy. So these are the important crops, like we're all gathered in detail information about Karnataka's coastal plain. So in this session we have to discuss in detail information about the Malnad region. The Malnad region. See, once you look at the map, dear students. So this is the Malnad region. We are available for the, I marked on the yellow color, so that we should consider for the Malnad region. Very important map for place. So the Western Ghats in our state are referred to as Malnad, or the land of hills. So in our Karnataka state consists of Western Ghats. So Western Ghats also called as Malnad region. The Western Ghats also called as Malnad region, or the land of hills. It means these Western Ghats covered by so many hill stations. These Western Ghats covered by so many hill stations. So that is why the Western Ghats in our state means in Karnataka state, also called as Malnad region, or the land of hills, or the land of hills, already marked on the Karnataka map, were located for the Malnad region. See, once you look at the Karnataka means, put it, one part is reflecting always. So that part we should consider Western Ghats, or the land of hills, or Malnad. Even another one name also is there, Sahyadris. So Malnad region means also same. The Western Ghats means also same. Sahyadris means also same. Otherwise the land of hills means also same. So this consists of totally 4 names. You should be keeping in your mind. So they are also called the Sahyadris. I was told before, they are also called, as it means the Western Ghats also called as Sahyadris. Dear students, in this Malnad region, Malnad runs parallel to the coastal line from the north to south. Parallel, it means the equal distance, same distance, north to south, same distance, equal distance run. Got it? There is no too much of wide and there is no too much of small. So Malnad runs parallel to the coastal line from north to south, equal distance, ಸಮಾನಾಂತರವಾಗಿ ಇದೆ. ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಕರೆದ್ರೆ Malnad region. So Malnad runs parallel. What is the meaning of here? Parallel means equal distance. So western side edges and eastern side edges, northern side and southern side, Malnad region consists of, or Western Ghats consist of, there is a equal distance. So that is, and they have steep terrace like slopes. Steep terrace. Do you know, like a hill has flat areas like steep cut into slope. So once you look at that means ಇಳಿಜಾರು ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕರೆಯೋದು. ಅವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಳಿಜಾರನ್ನು, ಈ ಜಾರ ಬಂಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸ್ಟೀಪ್ ಟೆರೆಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. Got it? I will show on the map. So this is the west. So in this side available for the steep terrace like slopes in the west and gentle slopes to the east. So this is the east side. This is the east side. Gentle slopes means there is a surface equal distance. Surface ಸಮಾನಾಂತರವಾಗಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. So that you should be keep in your mind by students. They have it means the Malnad region have steep terrace like slopes in the west and gentle slopes to the east. Hence they are called ghats. Hence they are called ghats. I will explain after the meaning of ghats. Got it? Hence they are called ghats. This is a one more question. Why the Malnad region called as ghats? Why the Malnad region called as ghats? Because Malnad region have steep terrace like slopes in the west and gentle slope to the east. That is why Malnad region called as ghats. And dear students, they are 650 kilometers in length and 50 to 76 kilometers in width. Do you know, from north to south, the Western Ghats from north to south, the length of the Western Ghats 650 kilometers from north to south. What about west to east? 50 to 76 kilometers. So north to south, length of the Malnad region 650 kilometers. From west to east 50 to 76 kilometers. And the total height of the sea level, the total height of the sea level 900 to 1500. 900 to 1500 meters above the sea level. ಸಮುದ್ರ ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕಿಂತ 900 to 1500 meters above ತುಂಬ ಎತ್ತರಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಘಾಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಲೊಕೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ದಿಸ್ ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಘಾಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಕವರ್ಡ್ ದ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ವೆರಿ cool. So the height ranges from 900 to 1500 meters. So these hills obstruct the rain bearing winds. What is the meaning of rain bearing winds? Obstruct is nothing but rebuff. Rebuff means ಈ ಸಮುದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಮೋಡಗಳು ಉತ್ಪಾದನೆ ಆದಾಗ ಈ ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಘಾಟ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮೋಡಗಳು ಬಂದರೆ ಈ ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಘಾಟ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಮೋಡಗಳನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಹಿಲ್ಸ್, which hills? Malnad region or Western Ghats hills obstruct to stop the rain bearing winds. ಮಳೆಯನ್ನು ತರುವಂಥ ಮೋಡಗಳನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಆ ಮೋಡಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅರೇಬಿಯನ್ ಸೀಯಿಂದ ಬರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಹಿಲ್ಸ್ obstruct the rain bearing winds from the Arabian Sea. So and cause heavy rains often more than 200 centimeters. That is why in this Western Ghats area always receiving for the rain more than 200 centimeters. So these Western Ghats consist of mainly evergreen forest. Always the forest covered by the green color. Got it? And here also there is one of the important question. Got it? Western Ghats are receiving more than 200 meters of rainfall. Western Ghats are receiving more than 200 meters of rainfall. What is the main reason? Because Western Ghats obstruct the rain bearing winds from the Arabian Sea. Because Western Ghats obstruct the rain bearing winds from the Arabian Sea. This is the main reason. Malnad region or Western Ghats are receiving more than 200 centimeters above rainfall. And the highest peak in these regions are, so some of the highest hill stations consist of the Malnad region. So such a important hill stations are, otherwise highest peaks are Mullayanagiri, Kudremukha, Kalhatgiri, Rudragiri and Diveramana Gudda. So these are the very important highest hill stations. Which are the highest peaks or hills located especially in the Malnad region means Mullayanagiri, Kudremukha, Kallatgiri, Rudragiri and Diveramana Gudda. These are the very important hill stations located especially in Malnad region. So all these peaks are in Chikmagaluru district. What I was explained before, what I was explaining before, these are the hill stations located near Chikmagaluru district. So which are the hill stations located near Chikmagaluru district means you should be keep in your mind, my dear students. Mullayanagiri, Kudiremuka, Kallatgiri, Rudragiri, Diveramana Gutta. These are the very important hill stations located near Chikmagaluru district. Near Chikmagaluru district. Apart from this, other important peaks also is there, especially in the Malnad region. Apart from this, another important hill stations or peaks are there. Let's we have to learn one by one. The first one, Ballalarayana Durga. Another one, Meritagudda, Pushpagiri, Kodachadri. So after the near Mangaluru or Chikmagaluru hill stations, some of the important hill stations also is there. Ballalarayana Durga, Meritagudda, Pushpagiri and Kodachadri. These are the some of the important hill stations. Among them, got it? Among to the all the peaks of the Malnad region, which is the highest peak means Mullayanagiri. It consists of 1913 meters. So it is the highest peak in the Karnataka state. Which is the highest peak in the Karnataka state means Mullayanagiri. Then how many meters but not kilometers? How many meters means 1913 meters consist of height. Which hill station? Mullayanagiri hill station. So among to the all the hill stations of Western Ghats, among to the all the hill stations of Western Ghats, which is the most highest hill station? Mullayanagiri. So it consists of 1913 meters. It consists of 1913 meters. Then dear students, the Malnad region here mainly available for the mountain passes. Mountain passes means route between the mountains. Mountain passes, the route between the mountains. You know, once we have to go to the Dharmasthala, there is a Ghat section. There is a Ghat section. While we moving in a bus, we can see the right side, there is a hill station. Even we can see for the left side, there is a hill station. So that is a mountain pass. Between the mountains, there is a road. Between the mountains, there is a road that we should consider for the mountain pass. See, the routes from the eastern plains of the Karnataka. The routes from the eastern plains of the Karnataka. So dear students, eastern plains, Karnataka east, this one. Karnataka east, this one. So this is what? The routes from the eastern plains of Karnataka to the coastal plains across the Western Ghats. So this is the coastal plains. Across the Western Ghats are called the mountain passes. So here to here, there is a road is there. That road consists of Ghats. Between the mountains, there is a road that we should consider for the mountain passes. Got it? So here what is the meaning of mountain passes means the routes from the eastern plains of Karnataka to the coastal plains across the Western Ghats are called the mountain passes. That you should be keep in your mind. And the important mountain passes are, which are the important mountain passes means, so the important mountain passes are Charmadi Ghat. It links Mangaluru and Chikmagaluru. Charmadi Ghat is there. This Ghat sections link from Mangaluru to Chikmagaluru. Another one is Shirdi Ghat. It links Hassan, Sakaleshpur and Mangaluru. Hassan, Sakaleshpur and Mangaluru. And third one, Agumbe Ghat. It links Shivamogga and Udupi. Then fourth one, Hulikal Ghat. It links Shivamogga and Kundapur. Hulikal Ghat. It links Shivamogga and Kundapur. So these are the important mountain passes. So sometime asking for the 2 mark question, sometime asking for the 2 mark question, and sometime asking MCQ or 1 mark. Charmadi Ghat, it links, they given for the blank. So you have to write Mangaluru and Chikmagaluru. So as it is like Shirdi Ghat, Hassan, Sakaleshpur and Mangalore. Then what about Agumbe Ghat, Shivamogga and Udupi. Then Hulikal Ghat, Shivamogga and Kundapura. So these are the Ghat sections, mountain passes. So since Malnad region receives heavy rainfall, so I already told they are available for the obstruct western Ghats, obstruct the rain-bearing winds from the Arabian Sea. So it caused the receiving of more than 200 centimeters of rainfall. So it has attractive hill resorts covered with dense evergreen forest. ನಾವು ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಸಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ರೆಸಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೆರೈಟಿ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟೇ ದೇರ್. There is a lodging facility, boarding facility, and all the types of facilities are available. So here, since the Malnad region receives heavy rainfall, so it has attractive hill resorts covered with dense evergreen forest. Dense means thick forest. They are available for the too much of thick crowd forest. The forest consists of too much of crowd. So since Malnad region receives heavy rainfall, it has attractive hill resorts covers with dense evergreen forest. So and it is the birthplace of many rivers. So Western Ghats we should consider for the birthplace of many rivers. Here so many rivers taking birth. So many rivers are taking birth, especially in the Western Ghats. So when they fast down the steep slopes, form the wonderful waterfalls. ಅವು ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದು ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಪ್ರದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲಿನಿಂದ ಕೆಳಗಡೆಗೆ ಧುಮ್ಮುಕ್ಕುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ಧುಮುಕುತ್ತಾವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ಜೋಗ್ ಫಾಲ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ಸೊ ಸಚ್ ಎ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ waterfalls. Such rivers creating some of the important waterfalls. So one of the important Karnataka's important waterfalls and India's important waterfall, Jog Falls. So Jog Falls is the highest waterfalls in India. So which is the highest waterfalls in India means Jog Falls. Then which is the highest waterfalls in Karnataka? So that is also called as the Jog Falls. And these Jog Falls created by which river? Which river forms the Jog Falls means river Sharavati. River Sharavati created the Jog Falls. Jog Falls is the highest waterfalls in Karnataka. Even this is also highest waterfalls in India. So dear students, the Malnad region consists of the birthplace of so many rivers. The birthplace of so many rivers. And one of the important river created Jog Falls waterfalls here. And apart from that, other important waterfalls are. After the Jog Falls, even other important waterfalls also is there. So such important waterfalls are Unchalli waterfalls, Magod waterfalls, Gokak waterfalls, Shivanasamudra waterfalls and Abbe falls. Here there is a 2 or 3 more question. List out the important waterfalls of Karnataka. So very important Jog Falls. After that, Unchalli waterfalls, Magodu waterfalls, Gokak waterfalls, Shivanasamudra waterfalls and Abbe waterfalls. So you should be keeping in your mind, my dear friends. So the first one, Unchalli waterfalls. Second one, Magodu, Gokak, Shivanasamudra, Abbe. These are the few important waterfalls after the Jog Falls. The rivers have led to the formation of valleys and gorges. Valleys and gorges. Here see dear students, valleys means slopes. Gorges means mountains. So where there is a slope and where there is a mountains, such a places only we can found for the waterfalls. Got it? ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ಮೇಲೆಯಿಂದ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಳಗಡೆಗೆ ಜಾರಿಕೊಂಡು ಬರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಯಾವುದು? ನೀರು. So that is a waterfalls. So the rivers have led to the formation of valleys and gorges because such a place consists of the waterfalls. And here some of the important crops are growing. So such a important crops: coffee, tea, rubber, plantation and the spices. Coffee, tea, rubber, plantation and the spices are grown here. So this is coffee, tea, rubber. Got it? These are the plantation crops on the slopes of mountains, growing of these crops. And some of the important spices, some of the important spices also growing, especially Malnad region. So name the crops that grown in Malnad region. Means coffee, tea, rubber, plantations and the spices are grown abundantly on the slopes. Abundantly is nothing but a large quantity, ಹೇರಳವಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೀತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. Then after see, since coffee is grown widely in Chikmagaluru, it is called the land of coffee. So this is a one mark question. This is a one mark question. Why Chikmagaluru is called the land of coffee? Because coffee is grown widely in Chikmagaluru. Widely, over a large area. Most of the area in Chikmagaluru has grown to the coffee. So that is why Chikmagaluru is called as land of coffee. Why Chikmagaluru is called as land of coffee? Means because here coffee is grown widely. This is the main reason. Then after, Kodagu district is known as the Kashmir of Karnataka. Got it? In India, there is a Jammu and Kashmir. Because of that state consists of cool weather. The temperature is low. The temperature is low. That is why that place considered Jammu and Kashmir. So such a place even the located in Karnataka also. So that place Kodagu. Kodagu district is known as the Kashmir of Karnataka. Why? Because of its cool weather. Got it? Fairly low temperature. Fairly low temperature. Why Kodagu is called as Kashmir of Karnataka? Means because of its cool weather, it is called as Kashmir of Karnataka. Which district? Kodagu. Then after, even the Kodagu also called as land of oranges. Kodagu also called as land of oranges. Got it? Because as oranges are grown abundantly in Kodagu district, so the fruits, oranges fruits growing more and more in Kodagu district. That is why even the Kodagu also referred as land of oranges. Land of oranges. Here land of coffee, Chikmagaluru. Got it? Kashmir of Karnataka, Kodagu. Land of oranges, Kodagu. These three also very very important one mark questions. So that you should be always keep in your mind. No need to forward. I hope you understood, dear students. Then after, at present, Malnad has been identified as biodiversity zone and protected. Biodiversity means the diversity of plants and animals. It means variety types of the plants and variety types of the animals. Trees we can see, different and variety types of the trees we can see, especially in the Malnad region. And different and variety types of the animals also we can see in Malnad region. That is why this is referred as biodiversity zone. Different types of plants and trees and different types of animals locating especially in the Malnad region. That is why this is a biodiversity zone. Hassan, Kodagu, Shimoga and Chikmagaluru are the districts of Malnad region. So coastal plain consists of Karwara, Dakshina Kannada, Udupi is there, no? So as it is like here, Malnad region districts. Malnad region districts, Hassan, Kodagu, Shimoga and Chikmagaluru are the districts of Malnad region. So dear students, so this is the in detail information about Malnad region. and another one is Maidan region. So this one I am going to explain in the session 3. Thank you dear students. This is Chandrasekhar, social science teacher, BGS Public School, Shidlaghatta.